G'day everybody, my name is Keggles and welcome to Reviewed 123 Slaughter Me Street. The game starts out with the simple premise that you're a criminal on the run from the law. Unfortunately, you fall through the ceiling of a rundown old studio that seems to contain the remaining demonic puppets from a children's TV show. The objective is to descend through all 7 floors of the building and escape, which would be easy if it weren't for the satanic cast of Sesame Street hunting you down. Now, just hearing this idea had me on edge. I was already terrified by the thought of Elmo chasing me down to try and eat my insides. Hell, who wouldn't be? But then the game started, and that's where things went south. You are dropped into a darkened hallway that is filled with piles of rubbish and 5,000 side corridors. You are equipped with a flashlight that appears to have an extreme issue working 99.9% of the time, essentially leaving you in the dark, mashing the holy hell out of your spacebar in the hopes it'll come back on. And just to confirm, no, it's not a bug with the game, it's a mechanic. Yes, that's right, I said mechanic. This was clearly meant to add fear and difficulty to the game, but instead leaves you pissed off that it won't work when you need it to scare off a giant pink bird. Now, let's move into some of the issues I had with the game. Characters and jump scares. Simply, you're made to make your way down the corridor to the staircase whilst watching out for your furry friends and flashing your light at them to keep them at bay. Taking a page from Five Nights at Freddy's, each level seems to not only extend the corridor, but also introduce more puppets along the way. From what I experienced, the cast is comprised of a giant blue-horned bear, a yellow pterodactyl, and a 6-foot pink bird. The idea behind each character matches well to the idea of it being from a children's show. However, the models themselves didn't exactly shoot for the stars. The fur textures were just that, flat fur textures on a low poly model. And unfortunately, the jump scare animations also lacked originality, with the traditional, I'm in your face now, watch me wobble about in the darkness with a blood splatter on the screen, it wasn't exactly what I would call new to the scene. These could be so much more inventive if, for example, when the pink bird leaps from a side corridor, instead of the basic jump scare, animate the character to be pinned against the wall and then the bird can rip into him any way he sees fit, and had these vary throughout the game for all 3 characters. These things are all easily fixed, but can have a huge impact on the game if it's done well. Level design. Now this really is a no-brainer. Ask anyone and they will say walking down the same hallway 7 times is tedious and annoying, especially when the only thing that changes is how long it is and how many doors it has along the way. Overall, each level is the exact same. Exit or far away, a dozen doors on either side with a basic brick texture and blood splatters on the walls. The mechanic of the game in that respect doesn't have to change, just the setting. Also, add some small Easter eggs that reveal something about the story throughout each level. While we are on the subject of the story though, I feel I should note that really it isn't explained very well. 5 to 6 comic panels doesn't really explain who you are, why you're there, or what is going to try and kill you, and for that fact, for what reason do they want you dead? Gameplay. The flashlight. Holy shit. This thing had me screaming at my computer. The flashlight turning off constantly didn't scare me or make me beg for mercy, it made me want to burn my computer and my house down. It seemed it wasn't a mechanic where you could just spam the spacebar and within 3 to 5 clicks it would come back on. It seemed to be on a timing basis. So sometimes it would be a second, then next time it'd be 8, and then 3 seconds, till it would come back on again, which made warding off Hellspawn a whole lot harder. Characters. Blue-horned bear. Pretty simple. I walked through the hallway and he followed, with the intent of ripping me into tiny bite-sized pieces. Honestly, wasn't bad to deal with, and worked the way he should. Yellow pterodactyl. He was pretty simple. He growled loudly prior to you reaching the doorway, which then you would have to turn into, flash a light in his face, and once again, he worked perfectly. Pink bird. This motherfucker was the bane of my existence. Here is what should have happened. I would approach the doorway, he would stick his head out, I would flash him, and bing bang boom, he's gone. Instead, when approaching a doorway, there was a 20% chance he wouldn't show up until right next to the door, or you would see the side of his arm for a millisecond and then boom, you're dead. Now, there were times when he worked and I was able to react accordingly, and most times I put it down to me being horrible at these types of games, but in my opinion, he needs some work. Ending the level. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, simple, just get to the end and then you're in the next level. Wrong. When you reach the exit door, you have to open it and make it through without Big Blue catching you on the way out. However, that wasn't the bullshit part. No, that came when you were descending the stairs to the next level. Something the tutorial fails to tell you is that if you don't flash your flashlight on the way down the stairs, which, by the way, is hard with that fucking thing turning off 24/7, then you can still die. Yeah. Just when you think, oh, I'm out of the level and I can relax for a minute, it slaps you in the face with a big ol' help and a fuck you, and sends you right back to do the level again. Seriously? Fuck that shit. Now, just to see how much bullshit I went through, here's a quick snippet of my deaths. Ah! Come on. What the fuckity fuck fucks? Fuckity fuck my fuck fuck. Fuck my ass. Oh, you can choke on my cock. See, that shit. It's fucking annoying. Fuck off! Fuck off! Just fuck off. What the fuck do you want? Piss off. Go away. Fuck off! You piece of fucking pink shit! You absolute fucking piece of fuck! What? You eyeless bastard! What do you want, you green piece of fuck? Fuck off! Nah. Fuck it. Fuck it. That's okay, I wanted to turn on my flashlight, but I guess I won't. Oh, you can fuck right off! Fuck off! What? 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 Oh, Facebook, this is not the motherfucking time. You can fuck off with your congratulations music. The verdict. For everything I said about 123 Slaughter Me Street, it isn't a completely horrible game and has some incredible potential. With a few changes, it could be the next big thing with a unique idea like this. However, is it worth the $10? Not yet. I give it a 6 out of 10. Okay guys, that is 123 Slaughter Me Street reviewed. If you guys have anything you'd like me to check out, leave a suggestion in the comments below. But that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. If you liked what I did and like what I do, subscribe and join the Keggles crew. But until next time, Keggles out.